Some sports are fun to do alone, but swimming is not one of them.
Help! Somebody help!
Swimming is one of the things you should never do alone. Always swim with a buddy. That way, if you get in trouble, there's someone around to help you out.
I'm sure lucky you showed up, Aquaman. Thanks.
Sure thing. But next time...
Swim with a buddy.
Holy harvest, Batman. Good to be out in the country.
Batman, Robin!
Hey, Mr. Brown. Robin and I were hoping we could buy a snack. This is the place to get some great ones.
Be my guest.
Apples, tomatoes, celery. It all looks good to me. Right, Robin. Fresh fruits and vegetables make some of the best snacks there are. What do we have, Batman? Any of them, Robin. You can't miss. That hits the spot. Better than junk food, Robin.
A lot of times when we're not thinking about what we're doing, we put things in our mouths and chew on them. It's a habit almost everybody has. And it's a very bad one. Lots of things around the house and yard that kids put in their mouths and nibble on can make them very sick. Plastics and styrofoam are especially dangerous, so remember, they're not for chewing. Pass this tip on to your friends, too.
Uh-oh, young Tommy is smoking a cigarette, creating his own smog cloud. Tommy's up to bat. Tommy smokes because he thinks it makes him look grown up. But watch what smoking does for him. That coughing is one thing. It keeps him from playing his best.
You're out!
Don't smoke. It doesn't make you grown up. It makes you a loser.
Hi there, little dog. How are you? Hold on there. You might get hurt. I was just going to pet him.
We weren't going to hurt him.
We know that, but he didn't. You might have scared him. I didn't want to do that. How can I let him know we want to be friends? Always hold your hand out to a dog so it's not higher than his head. Let him come to you and don't make any sudden moves. When he sniffed you and knows you're a friend, then you can pet him.
You know, Robin, quite often people choke on a piece of food they're eating.
Right. What can you do for them?
Well, if I were choking, you'd stand behind me, wrap your arms around my waist, then make a fist with one of your hands and put it against my abdomen with your thumb against my body, slightly below my rib cage. Grab your fist and press in and upward. You might have to press and push up more than once. Try it again. It's important to get it right. Someone's life may depend on it.
What blew the fuse, Batman?
Too many machines plugged into the same electrical circuit, Robin. Often, too many lamps and other electrical appliances are plugged into the same outlet. This can overload the circuit and cause a fire. Also, we should always make sure electrical wires are in top condition. Frayed cords or loose plugs are dangerous shock hazards. By following common sense rules about electricity, we can make our lives a lot safer, Robin.
It's Wonder Woman. Hi.
Hello there.
I had a little trouble calling the fire department.
You should have an emergency list. The numbers of the police department, ambulance service, doctor, and fire department.
But if I don't have that list?
Then dial O for the operator and give the information. But calling direct is quickest.
Thanks. I'm going to make a list of emergency numbers right away.
And keep it by the phone. Thanks, Superman. Didn't even see that broken sidewalk.
Because you were riding double, breaking an important bicycle safety rule.
My teacher was talking about bike safety, about staying off the sidewalks and riding with the flow of traffic.
And walking your bike across intersections.
Uh-huh. And signals for right turns and left turns.
Rules you should practice.
We will. Promise.
My X-ray vision tells me there's trouble down there in the woods.
Oh, I better get moving. Gee, thanks, Superman. I can usually run a lot faster than that.
Here's the reason you're not at your best this morning. You skipped breakfast.
Gee, how'd you know?
When you skip meals, you don't give your body fuel to run on.
I didn't know that. Hey, from now on, there won't be any fuel shortage for my body. right, Mom. Let's use the crosswalk.
Thought you were in a hurry to get to the game.
Rather be a few minutes late than miss it altogether. Crossing a street from between a couple parked cars, it's easy to get hit. Drivers can't see you.
Good thinking, son.
Hi, I spotted you two from my jet. I wanted to compliment you on your safety sense. Deciding to use the crosswalk. Smart move. Congratulations.
Superman, man, am I glad to see you.
What are you doing on this deserted road?
Some guys from school drove out here and we're gonna start fooling around with drugs. When I told them all drugs do is mess up your head and get you in a lot of trouble, they kicked me out of the van and drove off.
You're right not to get involved in the drug scene. Nobody with any sense wants any part of it.
How do I get home?
That's no problem at all.
Let's do it again. This time with no hands. Batman and Robin, wanna watch us race? This time we're gonna do it with no hands.
Hey, isn't that dangerous?
Well, gives you a chance to show what a good bike rider you are.
The only thing showing off does is give you a chance to get hurt.
Hadn't thought about that. You're right, thanks.
Missed again.
Try another shot.
Nah, it's no use. I just can't do it. Every time I look at the balls, they get all blurry and fuzzy.
Have you told your folks you're having trouble seeing?
No.
It's important to tell your parents right away about any changes in your vision. Blurring of close or far objects, or double vision, ought to be checked by an eye doctor. Let's talk to your folks about this.
Right on, Wonder Woman.
Nice race, but I'm tired. Me too. Let's change and hitch a ride home at the corner.
Say, you twins are doing great.
Thanks to your coaching.
You say something about hitching a ride?
Cheaper than the bus and faster than walking.
It's also dangerous. Hitching rides invites trouble.
You know, you're right, and the bus doesn't cost that much. Thanks for the safety tip.
You're welcome.
Thanks for all your help, Batman. This is the worst auto accident we've had in the city in years.
Holy collisions, Batman. What caused that accident?
Kids drinking. My boyfriend was driving one of the cars. He'd been drinking. Stuff he'd sneaked out of his parents' liquor cabinet. He thought it would make him feel good. What it really did was make him too drunk to see the red light.
Alcohol and driving are a very bad mixture for anyone.
Safety is important in any swimming area.
Help! What happened?
Breathed in a little water. I'll show you how to help him. Put him in a sitting position and get his head below his knees. That helps him cough out the water he breathed in.
Glad you were here. Yeah. Thanks, Aquaman.
Glad to be of help. But remember, only fish breathe underwater.
Unless you happen to be Aquaman. Ouch!
You okay?
Yes, but I did cut my elbow a little.
Here, let me take a look. Not a bad one, but you ought to take care of it.
I'll go home later.
The thing to do for little scrapes is to clean them up right away so they won't get infected. This'll wash out the dirt and help it heal.
Thanks, Aquaman. Goodbye.
Remember to clean and bandage it when you get home.